Alright, hey, I'm doing a head gasket on or actually I did a piston and head and a little bit of work on a mechanical unit injector, 3126, or 3116, my bad. I, like other people, refuse or just can't. I won't, whatever the case. These tools to run the overhead on these engines they're getting to be, for us in my area, pretty obsolete. Most people won't mess with them. Usually they, either junk them or send them to cat. This one here I ended up with, and everybody tells you that hey, you got to buy the tooling and you got to buy this, that, whatever. But you don't have to do that. There are ways around stuff. These injectors set with a toolkit that you have to buy, or supposed to buy is what they say. And that toolkit has a gauge and a dial indicator, and anyway, you have to go through this procedure to set this tool and all this stuff. But really, you can actually do this like a Detroit, 2-stroke, 4-stroke Detroit. They use what we call too as a flag. I just turned this one out of my lathe. No big deal. Just, I'm probably never going to use it again, so it's not the prettiest. All it had to be is 64 millimeter in length between here and the end of it. So anyway, you basically set your flag on this ledge. See this ledge right here? You basically set your flag on that, and once the rocker is on, you're able to adjust it. But I left that pretty wide up there on that side, and I cut this side off to clear, the intermediate plate and all that stuff. So you basically set it up there and you make sure it's all square and sitting right, and you adjust it until this is touching down here and this is sweeping the top of this. It's pretty simple. You don't have to have that expensive toolkit. I know it's probably, I know what most people are going to say is it's not as precise and this and that, but you know what, if you're very careful and you pay attention to what you're doing and make sure that your injector travel is all the way up on that injector, which it should be if you're pinning your engine, you'll be able to set, sequence just like it says, in the book for the other stuff. So anyway, that's what I did. Guys, I know a lot of you are not going to buy those tools, and a lot of you are scared of these engines and whatnot, so just keep that in mind. My first one I made out of a piece of wire, just to kind of get, and this was a while back, just to try to get one going, and it worked. But anyway, this is precisely measured. It's to me, it's as precise as the tooling, because I used, precise tools to build it. So anyway, I figured I'd show you all that.